Hello everyone and welcome back to Kanai's AI Lab. It is a fact that we always manually check what jobs suit our resume best. Can we predict this using machine learning? In this video, we are going to build a machine learning using Python to predict your career path. And this is going to be a good asset for machine learning beginners, resume analyzers, and job seekers. Requesting to watch till the end of the video to see real predictions in action. So for the demonstration purpose, I am using a synthetic but a realistic data set of 10,000 resumes. The data sets are here. The data set used here is an Excel format where the resume informations are passed and structured into a tabular form. Think of it as a smart conversion, a raw resume turned into data ready rows and columns. We will take a separate video tour soon how to pass and prepare resume data using Python. This analysis can help both employees and HR professionals. The employees or job seekers can understand how their resume features map to various job roles and adjust the skill accordingly. At the same time, HR professional can automate and accelerate the candidate screening using AI, which can save hours of manual analysis. So let us start the code demonstration. So I will be loading couple of libraries first. So I will be loading pandas and numpy to help handle the data. And as well as we will be using label encoder and multi-label binarizer to convert text label into numerical numbers. I'm using train underscore test underscore split, which is from the scikit-learn, which used to split the data set for training and testing. And we will be using random forest classifier, which is a supervised classification model, which is available in scikit-learn. And we are going to compute the performance of the model which we prepared by using classification report and accuracy, which is again available in the scikit-learn machine learning library. So we will be importing all this library one by one. Let us execute this line. So it's executing now. After that, so we are going to load our data set of 10,000 resumes. So which is available in the form of an Excel file, and we are going to load the data using pandas read underscore Excel function, and we are going to load first 5 rows of the data. You can see the loading is happening now. The data set includes the skills, education, age, CTC, etc. etc. You can see all this column available within the data set. So education, it's in categorical, and fresher, which is a numerical number. We have location, which is a categorical ID, and we have skills, which are typically not a single label. You can see SQL, machine learning, Python, NLP, which are comma by comma. So traditional label encoder, we may not be able to handle this. So we can see all job roller, which is going to be our target of this particular analysis, which is again in classification, which is actually in the target classes mode. So we are going to do multi-label analyzer for this particular column skill because this is not in a single label. A candidate might know Python, NLP, and SQL all at once. So traditional label encoder will not work, as I mentioned. So before applying multi-label binarizer, we are going to strip the skills based upon the comma. So we have seen that separation is always comma in this particular format. And we are doing by using the lambda function, we are going to apply the lambda function in all the rows of the data sets. And we are going to create a new column, skills, and we are initiating the multi-label binarizer. And we will be perform the operation by using fit underscore transform function. So what the fit underscore transform function will do, which is basically a data processing and which basically from the machine learning pipelines, especially with the tools like scikit-learn in Python. It is used both learn from the data, that is a fit function, and apply a transformation or the transform in a single step. So we are going to call the particular mapped columns like MLB.classes, which is actually the encoded column. So after that, there is an initial column which is available in this format. We are going to drop it. So we can see how this computation happens. So we have column education freshers, years of experience, age, current CTC, expected CTC. We can see here the AWS, these are all going to be our new column, which is created by using the multi-level encoder. By using this particular function, this will be saved in as a column in our case. So also we can see there are other columns like education and location and the job role, which is again in the string format. We are going to convert this particular string format into numerical numbers by using the function label encoder. So label encoder, again, it's available in the scikit-learn library. As I mentioned, the label encoder is again available, which is already loaded. Label encoder again from scikit-learn pre-processing module. So we are going to do label encoding for the education, location, job role. Again, the function we will be using fit underscore transform. So after transforming this into encoded columns, we are going to drop the original education, location and job column, and we are going to replace. And this is going to be our new data frame, which is converted into numerical numbers. So I'm going to ask one question here. So if you could add one more feature to this particular data, so whether it is going to be a good to the model, I mean, what type of data or feature you feel important and missing in this case, you can comment in the comment column. So we are ready with the data now. So now we have to prepare our features and target. So what is our features? Our features include personal information. Yes, freshers, years of experience, age, current CTC, and the skill columns from the multi-level binarizer, which is actually in the form of list. I can see the list columns are available, list of MLB.classes. And we are defining what is my X. All the feature we created in the list format is going to be our X, and Y is the job role encoded column, which is available in the data frame name called DF. So I'm going to create the X and Y. Now we are going to move to the next step. What are we going to do? We are going to reserve 20% of the data for testing, and rest the 80% is going for training by using the function train underscore test underscore split. And we are going to retain the data. We need the same data for different iteration. Maybe for running purpose, we are going to retain the state of the data. So we have data frame X underscore train, X underscore test, Y underscore train, and Y underscore test now. So now we are going to initialize the random forest classifier. So which is a machine learning algorithm, which is basically an ensemble decision tree. It works great for tabular classification problem. Let us see the training. You can see which is instantiated, and also the fit function is the scikit-learn classes, or the which is a method, we can say that, which actually runs on the training data, which is especially X underscore train and Y underscore train. So we can say that the model training is already completed. So again, so one small challenge for you guys. Can you guess how many trees we used in this random forest? Maybe I can give a hint. You can check the code, right? So with that, we are going for our prediction. So here we evaluate the model using the classification report and accuracy score. So each target level, how the performance you can see from this report. So here I'm going to run. We are going to use a function called predict, which is passing a new data and unseen data from the original data set, which is nothing called X underscore test. We are going to print the classification report. We are going to print the accuracy score as well. You can see here each and every classes of the target, the precision, the recall, the F1 score, the support, everything is there. This is called the aggregated one, accuracy and weighted average. I can see the accuracy score of 0.999 in this case. Next, this is going to be our important step. So this function takes the user input like education, fresher or not, experience, age, location, and skills, and prepare in the format the machine learning model expect. It uses again a label encoder, also which uses multi-label binarizer. We want to convert the text input like education and location, which is into numbers by label encoder. And we need to use the multi-label binarizer to convert the list of skill column, which is into binary features of 0 and 1. So after converting this into numerical, we are going to build a data row and predict the job role using a trained model which is available. What is our trained model? A random forest which is already trained. So, and the print the predicted role. Basically, it turns the answers into a machine readable data and tell you the most likely job role. So now let's provide some input and see how it generate the output. Let us run this UDF function. Now we are going to run the RF, which is random forest, and we are going to provide the input value for education, location, target, and the features we created by using the multi-level binarizer and the feature column. So let us run this. So it is asking me what is your education. I am going to make it something called BSc. I'm going to enter this. Yeah. So are you a fresher or not? Yeah, I am a fresher. I can see here 1 for fresher. So I am a fresher. Now, how many years of experience you have? Basically, I'm a fresher. I don't have any experience. I'm putting 0. And what is your age? My age is approximately 22. And what is your current CTC? Since I'm a fresher, I'm putting 0 this time. What is your expected CTC? I'm expecting almost 6 lakh per annum. So what location you want? Of course, it's a hub of tech. I can see Bangalore. So what are the skills you have? I don't have any particular skill, but still I learned something from my university. I just put the skill I have structured query language SQL, and which is basically database management. So if you have this kind of job role, the machine is telling you you can offer software developer. So it basically provided the result from the data which trained. Let me put one more. So my education is MTech and I'm not a fresher, and I have experience of 8 years and my age is almost 43 and my current CTC is 12 and my expected is 18, and again location I'm going to put as Bangalore. So what the skill you have? I have skill of Python, NLP and machine learning. So let me run this. So it is not generating any answer because this key skill is not available. So I'm going to rerun it once again for you. MTech 0 8 43 12 18 Bangalore NLP Python. So I need to pass the comma. Yeah, I understood. Now I need to pass the skill with comma separation. So I need to pass the comma. Yeah, now the error is removed. So it is NLP. I'm just running it. So the predicted job role is data scientist. So yeah, this is all about small prediction by using machine learning, a Python based model which trained on a regular one classification algorithm called random forest, which is basically an ensemble tech of a decision tree, which many decision trees are there. So you can have so many extensions possible. You can deploy this model as a web or a mobile app using any Flask or a Streamlit. You can add more field like certification, achievement, or LinkedIn score, which is going to improve the performance of the model. Now I have given a sample data set, which restricted to 7 or 8 columns. You can extend the columns and you can extend more observation, maybe not 10,000, you can add millions of data. the performance of the model, the prediction is going to be very much perfect when you give good data. That means good quality data, good quantity data. So that's the beauty of machine learning. It depends upon how you train the model, how the data quality is. So you can try the model by using any other technique, maybe XGBoost, or you can use the deep learning technique also. You can search which parameters to be tuned, maybe grid search CV. For better accuracy, you can have lot of options for betterment. So that's it for today's project. Hope this video helped you understand end to end for an resume intelligence project. Requesting all to try answering the question I mentioned during the video in the comment section. So see you in the next one and stay tuned with Kanai's A Lab for more fun with AI and ML content. Remember, more practice, more mastery. So thank you once again for joining this video.